Hello everybody, welcome to the Ftog server, Avant 3, ToddytheBody here. Alright, so let me tell you about a few things that I had discovered since the last episode, and then we will go over some of the, but not all, just because, some of them are technically based, but some of the changes to the new update to actually additions. There's some new things, and then we'll also go over some of the old things. Also, some stuff that I haven't tried yet, but I have been meaning to. So, anyways, some of the things that items I had discovered that I'd like to just show and tell here real quick. Hey Thor. All right. So blood magic. Let's get out the blood magic manual so we can actually look at it. I think I briefly said, hey, I want to try out the broom in blood magic. This is not blood magic. This is evil craft, not blood magic. Okay, tools, broom. Alright, here we are. Let's look through the manual real quick. I already made one, just because I didn't know how easy or hard it would be. Okay, so it says, basically, however you want to say it, that you build your broom. And it's a lot like Tinkers. Like, if you know Tinkers, you get the pickaxe head, you get the handle, the binding, and all that. It's kind of like that, and you can make it out of different pieces. So you have the rod, the brush, and the cap for the broom. And the broom is like a flying sort of device. Okay, and I'll show off mine. You can see it right down here. Okay, so the broom can have different properties. So we go with modifier count, and you can modify these things just like you can Tinker's tools. Put things on and like add, well, pretty much what we're gonna see here, speed. So this is how fast it goes after you've been holding down the forward key for a while, and then you got acceleration, how fast it gets to the top speed. It doesn't really take that long. I didn't really add any modifiers to acceleration. In fact, I've only added modifiers for speed because I don't really see a need for anything else yet, but I could find something later on in the future. But it only takes a few seconds to get to top speed, and it's pretty fast. Okay, maneuverability, how fast a broom can rotate. That might be something that I would add to as far as modifiers, but really it seems like a traveling sort of item, so speed is the winner so far for me. I still have half my modifiers that can still add something to my broom. Okay, and then we've got the levitation. It says the higher the value, the higher the broom can fly before slowing down. I'm not sure what that means because I went up pretty high and I was still able to fly at the same speed. So I don't know if it's like a vertical speed, maybe. I'm not sure. And then you get into some of these other things. Damage, like if you run into stuff, how much it'll damage it. Particles, setting things on fire, breaking blocks, bouncing entities, and then some other stuff here that I don't really want my broomstick to do a lot of damage or breaking blocks because it's pretty fast and you can get reckless and maybe destroy something that you didn't want to destroy. I don't know what this means. I don't, because it's not like there's wind in Minecraft. The higher modifier makes it less influenceable. I think I said that right. By external factors during movement. So I don't know. Okay. All right. So redstone is a speed. That's all I've added on to it. And then here's how you add on to other modifiers. Let's go to the parts is what I really want to talk about. If you hold shift over the product here, not over the ingredient, it'll tell you the modifiers. So what I did is I went with, I don't remember what I did. Let's see. Let's look at our broomstick. Okay. So for the rod, I did the undead rod, and that adds efficiency and some speed and maneuverability, I believe. And then for the brush, I just used wool, so it was pretty cheap, but it added levitation and I think some speed. And then I used emeralds, which it added one of the 4 or 5 that you see down there. Not the efficiency, one of the other 4. So speed, speed, speed. That's what I was going for, speed. Okay, and then you can fill it up with blood. I've got blood inside the blood extractor, but I haven't really figured out, and all you do is you right click it, and then it acts as like a mount. So to get off, you can just shift, and then you're off again. Alright, so here we are. This is forward. This is the fastest speed. If I hit the sprint button, Yeah, it didn't do anything. So I'm not sure if it does, but it's still pretty fast on its own. I think if I hold it, I think if I hold the speed rings, it goes faster. But you know, this is what it is, and it seems to be free because what I was saying, it holds blood. Let's get down here. It holds blood, but it didn't actually use up any blood, and it didn't use any from here either. So I'm not really sure what the blood is for. Maybe it's like if you're using it as a weapon, it uses blood. I'm not sure. Sorry about that earlier, folks. I had to go check on something. I did notice that I am completely out of sticks, so I am going back to spawn here to get these sticks, and down. There we go. Alright, so we've got our stick farm here, and I always lose this thing. Ooh, lots of bows. Somebody needs to clear this out. Anything good? Unusing? Oh, I think that's like if it's about to run out of durability, then it doesn't actually break. It just makes you not use it. So power, lots of power. I need sticks. Sticks. Ooh, 192. Don't mind if I do. Okay, we'll leave a stack for someone else. And in the meantime, I'll tell you what. For payment for sticks, I will give you, there we go, a block of iron, right? That's good payment. There you go. Sticks for iron. I'd rather have the sticks. And let's go back over here. Down. There we go. The broom is way too fast. And let's head back to base. Okay, so now that we are back and we have our awesome sticks, I think it was a few episodes ago I was talking about the handy bag and how I couldn't get it to go into refill mode. You see there? It's on refill mode. Here's how you do it. I went to the GitHub, looked at the code. The code said what you do is you hold down Alt and Shift and you hit the toggle button. So, see? It changes. And we're going to go like that. Alt and Shift just happens to be my push to talk, so I hope it's not transmitting to everybody in chat. I don't think it does unless you're in a voice channel. I don't know. I'm sure they'll let me know. But I have it set on hotbar, so anything in my hotbar that needs refilling, then it will do that, not everywhere in the inventory. Okay, so let's see what else. Another word of warning. I mean, another thing to talk about, but it happens to be a word of warning. Those coffins, or the spirit coffins, or chests, or whatever they're called. They worked on video, which you saw, but then afterwards, like after recording, I tried to use them again, and it crashed the server. And then I used them again after that, and then it crashed the server. So I will be sending my crash report to reporting an issue on it, and maybe those guys can figure it out. But I don't want to try to reproduce it. I don't know if it's a fluke. I don't know if it's going to happen all the time, because it worked the first time, but not after that. Okay, where are we at now? Did we go over all of the new stuff? I believe we did. If I didn't, I'll just have to come back to it. So now let's go over some of the cool new additions mod stuff. Alright, let's get the book. Let's look inside the manual. And anyways, so that's an Easter egg. How you do it is at any page that's not the index searching page, this one right here, you do C-E-N-A, like do it as in you type it, C-E-N-A, just like John Cena, and then it does it. So that's pretty cool, right? Also, there are some people that say the name wrong. It's called actually additions, but if you close and open the manual a bunch of times, oh, did you see it? Let's see if I can get it again. It will start to say up there in the top some of the wrong names. Well, you can replay the video and you'll see it, because I'm going to give somebody a seizure doing that too many times. Okay, so let's get down into it. Here, let's go over here. The first and a small change is that when you use the drill, Dun, 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 there's a drill. Used to, before, you would have to, like, it does a 5x5. So, like, say if I wanted to do this 5x5 right here, you'd have to aim right here, but then now he changed it to, like, Thaumcraft's drill, and you just do straight ahead. So, like that. So I know that's going to get a couple people, because it got me. Even after being told about it, I was used to doing it the other way, and I had a, like, it started making steps. Okay, so let's get rid of that, and then head back up top. Nice. And what's next here? We've got, let's do the bag. Let's do the bag first. Okay, so there's a new bag. There's two new bags. So we've got the regular one here. Let's see if we can make... I could have swore I went and made that so that we'd be ready. Void crystal. Alright, well, let's do it anyways. Is that coal? No, that's not. So let's grab a block here. Hey. Let's grab this again. Yep. There we go. Throw it into the machine. There we go. And then now we should be able to make the bag. Dun, dun, dun. Where's the bag? There it is. Alright, I haven't looked at this yet. I have looked at the GUI outside of the game, so let's open it up and see what we got here. Okay, auto insert on and off. Turn this on to make the items that get picked up automatically go into the bag. So it's pretty self-explanatory. Let's try that out. We're going to throw that down, pick it up, and that didn't... I think it's a where you have to have something in there already. Okay, let's try it. Nope, I'm gonna get in trouble. Turn this item on to make the items that get picked up automatically go in the bag. Okay. Yep, I'm gonna get in trouble. Sorry. And what else we have? We have a black list, a white list. Ah, I see what this is. Let's whitelist this book here. And then pick that up. Nope. I know what it... Maybe it's because I need to have this on. Try again. I don't know. Okay. Oh, we were on blacklist. I'm gonna get it right eventually. If I could read. Oh my gosh. Okay. Metadata, MBT, and then or dictionary also. So it's all supposed to go inside there. You can also make the void bag. So instead of actually holding stuff, it will void things. So I'll have to figure that out. And then we'll show it off again another time. I also wonder if this was interfering. Let's do this. We're gonna take that off. Oh yeah. So that might have been messing something up. Let's see what we got here. Let's do, still went in. Let's do the white list. No, it's on black list right now. White list, the book. I don't know. So, yep, I will have to play with that. I should have played with it beforehand, but I didn't. So let's get this out. Let's get our handy bag back with all of our goodies inside. So then the next thing that has changed, and it's raining. Let's do the sunshine, right? Because I don't want it to rain anymore. And there we go. Now we can finish our recording. I'll have to restock on those a little bit later. Okay, so the next thing, you see all this up here. We've got some new crafting materials. We've got a new block. We'll keep that up there, and that iron block that I gave away, I want that, so I need to use it to show this off. There we go. So most of these items that you can make, or most of the things that you can make from these new items, I've already made. So let's take a look at them. They are empowered, and then, you know, just the actually additions version of things like the emerald and iron and so on and so forth, but they're empowered. So what you do is they are used for some more advanced items like the greenhouse glass. Greenhouse glass is awesome. So instead of just lapis, now you have to have a little bit of infrastructure before you can have this. You know, and the same goes for a few other things. You know, you got to have, like how I made the fortune augment, now you got to have the empowered diamond version of that. And then the drill and, you know, the digger. Hey, that video I made on this, I called it the vertical miner. It's called the vertical digger, so my bad. But you get the point. So now some of the stronger items, you have to empower them. You have to be able to make the altar and everything that I'm about to show you now. And if it's not rain, it is nighttime. And I do not sleep anymore because there is a chance, and you saw it in a different episode, there is a chance that I won't get out of bed. And it's kind of like real life. So it's probably from the real life mod. You can check for you can check for it in the mod list. I'm just kidding, there's no such thing. Ah, there's one over there already. Is that actually, I think it's a bug. Yeah, those aren't actually there. There we go. So instead of sleeping, I waste gold just so I don't have to restart my game. And especially when I'm recording, I will waste gold if nobody else on the server is sleeping. But I don't blame them for not wanting to have a problem either. So this is what I do. 4 will take it to 12 hours later, 12 Minecraft hours later. And 3 is usually like when the moon is here. You gotta eyeball it to see where to put it. But that's how you do it. Alright, so now it's daytime. We didn't have to sleep. Alright, so we were talking about how to get those empowered items. So what you have to do, you have to make yourself an empowerer. There we go. And then you have to make yourself some display stands. Alright, and then you have to put them 2 away on each side, just like this. See? Okay. And if you don't know what the display stand is, it is a stand that you can, of course, display things. But now I'm looking for this. What you can also do, and it's not just the rings, but it's a good example, is that you can throw the ring inside there and you'll get the effect. Now I'm not getting the effect now because the display stand needs to be powered, so we'll take a look at that. I've got some conduits here that we can use just to power them quickly, and we'll have to put a more permanent setup here somewhere. Let's go around so we can hit each of these like that and then like that, right? So they're all touching. Now how are we going to get the power out here? You expect me to like grab a cell or something like that? Nah, we're just going to use the phantom energy face right there. So we're going to pick this conduit right here. That's right, you don't need like a capacitor or some kind of battery or whatever. You can just click right onto the electric line right like that. So now it's all being powered. So now if I look at my GUI here, I got the speed buff. So let's see how far away it actually goes. It should be like about here. I'm sure it says somewhere exactly how. Yeah, about right here. So if I get a little bit closer, you'll see the screen, the field of view change right there. So it's like this. If I am going this direction, I'm like 515-ish, and then we come over here, 532. So I think it's a 16 block radius. All right. So that's that. Now let's make our first empowered item. We'll go ahead and we'll look at the recipes just so you can see. I clicked on the wrong thing. I clicky on the wrong thingy. There we go. And is there a recipes tab? No. But you can kind of see all of them that I've seen. You put the black quartz on the outside, and then they put the item that you want to be empowered on the inside. So let's do that, because I'm pretty sure I will use the empowered. Oh, it's not going to work on iron. See, good thing I caught that before I actually did it, and you guys all called me a big, pardon me, a big dummy. You need the actually additions version of the iron. Alright, so then you put that there, you get your quartz out, and you don't have to like push a button or anything. Once all the conditions are met, it will automatically start going. See, just like that. Ooh, and that's a different particle effect than when I did the diamond. The diamond one was like a purplish color. This one, that is really cool. I like that a whole lot. So we will sit here and watch this, because when it is finished it does another cool particle effect. It is really cool, really cool. So I would like to look inside the JEI to see what I can use this empowered block for, to see if there's anything that I haven't gotten yet, but I'm sure that there will be. It takes a while. I don't know if there is, yeah, there's not like a progress bar. So don't think that it's not working. If you see this, then it is working. It's just, it takes a little bit. I'm not sure how much power it's actually using. Again, it's probably in the manual. And eventually here, it should be getting done about now. Pretty soon. And here it goes. Anytime. Yeah. So after we do this, I've also been wanting to try out the coffee maker from Actually Additions. I've already made one. I want to get some of these potions that I can reuse the cup and like have multiple potions in one sip and all that, and I think you can add 2 minutes to this and that potion. But I haven't done it, so I'll probably mess up on that just like everything else a couple times before I get it to be correct. And there it is. All right, nice big explosion of particles, and then we've got our empowered Actually Additions version of the iron block. So what can I actually make with this? Lava Factory controller, and that's it by itself. But then you've got like some augments, you got the growth ring. See, I've already made some of this stuff, so I kind of got grandfathered in. The more advanced batteries, the laser relays. So these are things that we are going to use, so it's not like I wasted some iron. I will use that eventually. Okay, let's put that back. Let's get the coffee maker, and then just do I have any power over here I can use? No, I don't. So I'll have to set up a spot. I'll have to set up a spot for the coffee maker, and it's got power already. Great. You have to give it water also. There is something from Evil Craft that I want it to use. And that is going to be this infinite water block. Oh, and you get dark block. Let's see if I can make that. Oh, I can't even make it. Oh, okay, well, I'm not going to go mining right now. I don't have any ore, do I? Nope. Do not. Alright, well, we are not making that this episode. We'll have to look at it some other time. I'll just have to get a couple buckets. And we'll throw that in too, because I'm not going to use it to make it rain. We'll have to get a couple buckets and do it the old-fashioned way. If you can. I'd imagine that you can, but we will see. Buckets. There it is. Great. So let's go to where water is. And down. There we go. And then hopefully we can just go and right-click on this. I don't think that I have anything that will get in the way. Yep, there we go. Let's click inside, and we do. I think 1 bucket will make 2 cups of coffee probably. So we've got 4 at least right there. And now I have to make some coffee. It's got a coffee cup inside already. Can I just take this one? No. All right. Okay, so let's go make a coffee cup. Let's go make a coffee cup, and just throw both those in there. I'll probably need a bucket later. And then see what sorts of things. I want fire resist at least for you know, just because I'm not fire resistant. Where are you, coffee cup? There you are. Alright, so we got that. That one's pretty easy. Let's see, I'm pretty sure I have some coffee in here. How do you spell coffee? There we are. So I will take that. Now let's look inside the manual and see what kind of recipes we get. Blocks that use RF. Coffee maker. Alright, so it says you're supposed to use milk to extend it, but then that takes off one of the spells, or let me use the amplifiers. So let's see, I want no effects. I want I could probably use speed. We'll use that. Okay, we want this for sure. Fire resistance. I don't need water breathing or night vision. Maybe regeneration. And okay, let's try regeneration and fire resistance, and maybe grab some speed stuff. Okay, does that sound good? So we do need our bucket so I can get that milk. There we go. So we'll get that. Let's get some sugar. So sugar. Let's get some magma creams. Magmite. Can't make that. So we'll have to do it like this. Is it in there? Do you see it? Magma. There it is. We should be able to make these with slime and slime and those. So we'll grab probably like 6-ish. 8. Nice round Minecraft number. Okay, and what was the other thing? It was regeneration. So let's get a tier or 7. We'll have to get some more later. And hopefully that's it. Besides them, it's raining again. Okay, well, it's just gonna have to rain. So if we can find a cow here somewhere, anywhere, they're usually like all over the place. Cows. Jeez. Oh, Thor wants to restart, so I will be right back. Okay, we're back in now, so let's go see what we can do. So let's head on over. I'm just checking the map for any creepers or anything like that, so it looks like we're probably good. Let's right click on there, put in the coffee cup. I'm still saying it. The coffee cup. Put in the coffee. Oh, well, it's just going to go through all of it, so I guess I will have to make some more later. Okay, so now you are supposed to put in items in the correct order. So I think what it is that let's say if I wanted this to be, it's numbered here. So I imagine, and we might get it wrong the first time. So milk adds 2 minutes to an effect, but it takes off one of the things. So if I put 1 in here like this, and that was up there, it would take that off, so it would add 2 minutes to nothing. So if I want fire resistance 1, which there's only fire resistance 1, you would have to do 2 because it's going to take 1 off, and then you still want 1 left over. And I believe that it says inside here the amplifiers, like sugar, you can get speed 3, so that's why it goes up to 4, because if you take 1 off, it'll be speed 3. Same here, so it's 1 more than the like a regular effect. Okay, so if we want regeneration 2, we'll need to put 3 gas tiers inside. 1, 2, 3, and then 1 of these, and then I won't get sugar. I won't get speed. So let's take off that, because, well, you know what? If I have fire resistance, then I'm going to want some sort of regeneration also to help me out. So we're not going to use this last one here. Yeah, I just don't see, here. We'll get speed for a little bit. How about that? I think that's how that works. So it doesn't actually tell you if you've got it right or not, so we're just going to do it and see if it worked. Did I get it? Hey everybody, it's working. I didn't do anything different. I logged out and then came back because of a sleeping bug, and I just came right back up here and I hit OK, and then now it's working. So I have no idea what the difference is, but we had everything correct before. Oh, used everything except for the milk, so I guess maybe you can only do 1 milk modifier. In the regeneration, we only got the 5 seconds. Well, okay, that's fine. If you can only use 1 milk modifier, I'm pretty sure it said that in there anywhere. But I'm pretty sure it said that in there somewhere. But at least we have the fire resistance for 2 minutes. That's pretty cool. So let's come up here. Let's take a drink with it. And coffee. And it has a durability bar. You know what? Things with durability bars, I always want to try this out. Tell me it works. Ah, it doesn't work. Darn it. But I wonder if the chest will work. You know what? Okay, let me tell you what I was just talking about with the chest. Let's go to Evil Craft here. evil. Okay, so the blood chest, item repairing, if you put stuff in there, it uses blood, but because of that coffin thing, I don't know if I really want to use it. Do I even have these? I'll tell you what. If I have these just like right now to use, I'll give it a shot. Nope. Okay, so we're not doing it this time. Dang, too bad I can't like reuse that. So I wonder how many uses is inside that. Once again, it's probably written down somewhere. Oh, but I have particle effects. So, anyways, cool. So we did get it to work. I don't know what the problem is, why like I had to log out. Maybe, hopefully it's like just on my end somewhere. We don't have to worry about it again somewhere else. But cool. So we went over some of the new things. We went over some of the old things that I haven't used. And yeah, I hope that that helps you out if you are just now using this mod and you didn't get a chance to use it before this update. So there you go. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.